Yo, welcome back to Genshin Impact. In our last episode, we finally finished the interlude chapter of Sumeru, aka the Wanderer quest, aka I won't see any need to insert all his nicknames again, because he doesn't need them anymore. He still can't talk, because he doesn't need them anymore, because we got rid of them, so now his name is Keisuke. Anyways, we are back in Sumeru, like we have been in the past episodes, and the event is only going for 5 days, and you know, first it told me to go and do Kazuo's story quest, then it told me to do the Wanderer interlude chapter quest, and now apparently it tells me to do Alhaitham's quest. But I don't really see any need in that, because I don't think there's gonna be like anything that's like too important with like spoiler warning, spoiler wise. So I'm just gonna go and press quick start, and I hope that I can play it now and that it doesn't tell me like, oh, you can't play this because Alhaitham is involved in the other quest, because I used the key to unlock a story quest because I wasn't too sure whether I'd do it or not. So let's just press quick start and pray that we don't need to do his quest first. You should complete the Arca quest in version of Genesis. I've done this. And the story quest, the illusions of the mob, I haven't done this. First, to get the best experience from this event, you can still unlock the event and experience all relevant story and gameplay without completing said quest if you enter it through quick start. But your experience will be affected, as you might encounter unknown characters and relationships, and some characters might be occupied by other quests. I don't care.
Strange. Paimon's heard lots of people talking about this academia extravaganza thing earlier. Wonder what that is. Maybe there'll be fun things to do there. Let's go to the academia and have a look for ourselves.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. Guys, I guess we will be doing Alhaitham's story quest, because this is at the academia. Wait. House of Dana, that's the academia. And not this one. This one. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Oh. I can breathe. I just scared myself by that, because it was like automatically pointing towards where I need to go to activate Alhaitham's story quest, and I thought this was the academia, because like Sumeru's map, everything looks the same to me. Yeah. Will I be able to find my way into the House of Dana is what I am wondering now. But it should be possible. Let's hope. That's the Surstana. And how do I get into the academia? Can I activate this? Where is... It's not even here? It's not even a quest in here? Are you kidding me? Why is it not in my quest menu?
Everything was futile.
Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Why did I activate the goddamn quest? I hate myself. Oh, I hate myself. I don't have time for this bullshit. Can I make a pull? I can't. I don't have... Oh, I have one pull on the weapon banner. Why did I do this? I don't want to do another character quest. Well, guys, we have to hang out with Alhaitham now. I'm never gonna use a story key in this damn life. In the same game. Oh my god. That was a bit too dramatic. Was not on purpose though. I wanna be freed from the story quest.
How's everything going with your thesis?
I should be able to publish it next month. A few days ago, I was worried that I'd have to stop my work on it. Thankfully, that didn't come to pass.
You know what? I'm taking this as a sign, you know, because normally I'm like always procrastinating doing these story quests. We all know I still haven't done Shangli's second part, and I still haven't done Child's story quest. So I'm taking this as a sign to just get my ass up, get into these story quests, and like get rid of them in the menu. Because now I feel under pressure to complete all this shit before I can start with the event, which is ending in 4 days only after this day.
Well, Azar was one of your thesis advisors. Honestly, I was afraid that you might have gotten dragged down as well. How did things get settled?
The newly appointed acting Grand Sage reviewed all of our projects and gave us permission to continue our research.
Acting Grand Sage? That sounds like a new thing.
Oh, yeah, it's Alhaitham now, I
Yeah,
think.
I heard that selecting new sages has been taking some time, so he's just filling
Oh, I
in.
remember.
But it's all thanks to him that our research results weren't jeopardized.
Okay, that was actually important.
Once my paper is published, I'm definitely giving myself a long vacation and getting some much-needed rest. Mondstadt sounds like a good idea.
Huh?
They're really out of their minds, making Alhaitham the acting Grand Sage?
Huh.
Take it easy, Professor. I'm puzzled as well. Just going by qualifications, you're one of our most preeminent scholars. I don't know why they picked a stripling like him.
Fool! Do you think I'm angry because I wasn't chosen for the position? No! It's because I don't understand why they chose him! He was one of my students, but he rarely attended class. When I asked him about it, he retorted that self-study was better use of his time. What brazen arrogance! Misery of miseries! For the academia to have him as the acting Grand Sage?
Professor, don't get so worked up. I'll go get you some water.
Psst. Want to hear a secret? I've heard the new acting Grand Sage is from Haravatat.
Really? Who is it?
Someone named Alhaitham. Never met him myself, but he's a real hot topic right now. Lots of things being said about him. Hard to tell what's true and what isn't, though. There's also a Vahumana scholar who's been in the spotlight recently. They say that he's a likely pick to be one of the next sages.
Oh, is he teaching any courses? Maybe we should drop by.
Wow. News of Alhaitham being the acting Grand Sage sure spread fast. Some people don't know who he is, though. Guess he's less famous than Paimon
Yeah,
thought.
same.
Some people are saying good things and others bad. Especially that old guy just now. He really doesn't like Alhaitham.
Who is that? Just some NPC, but who? Okay, I don't know him. But he wants to talk to me.
Hey, are you okay? You don't look too good.
The Matra.
The Matra?
I'm Ilias. I have to talk to a Matra about something important.
In the state you're in? You shouldn't push yourself.
Did you like get enough sleep?
Why don't you tell us what happened and we'll pass on your message to a Matra?
No, I have to tell them myself. They are the only ones I could trust. Sorry, can you lend me your arm? This is an important matter. Failure is not an option.
Since you put it that way, fine. We'll take you to a Matra.
General Mahamatra? Delusion of the mob! I mean, I probably can start into the event now.
We promised to take him to a Matra, but we don't know that many, do we?
But I'll do this quest
Oh,
now.
wait! Sino should be back at the Academia! Let's go find him!
Because I just read that people have said that this quest should be, like, amazing, so, well then, I guess.
Hey there! Excuse us, but is Sino at the Academia?
You two look familiar. Are you friends of Mahamatra Sino?
Yeah.
I'm afraid he's out on a mission right now. But if you'd like, I can pass whatever message you might have on to him.
We ran into this guy by the gates, and he seems really eager to speak with the Matra. It sounds like something urgent.
Oh? If you don't mind, why don't you tell me about it first?
Siraj.
Siraj. That name sounds familiar. Isn't he a Vahumana researcher?
Vahumana researcher?
Yes, one of their most renowned, in fact. I hear he's as daring as he is intelligent. There are rumors he'll become Vahumana's next sage. But please continue, good sir. What about Siraj?
I want to report him for conducting a dangerous experiment. He kidnapped me, tied me up, and took me to that horrible cave. Experimental equipment everywhere. I ran as fast as I could, a little slower, and he would have caught me.
There's no rush. Please, take your time. What kind of experiments was he conducting? Where is this cave?
I don't remember.
Huh? You can't remember?
All I remember is Siraj walking towards me, and then my head started feeling weird. It's like a nightmare that I can't recall. I just know that that place is dangerous, and that they must be stopped. Oh, I heard they conduct business in the tavern. We have to hurry.
Even if what you say is... All right. I'll have some of my colleagues look into Siraj.
That's a fishy topic.
But before that, I would like to administer the Matra lie detector test.
Yeah, what's going on?
You think I'm lying?
Please don't take it the wrong way. This is just standard protocol. Sorry, but can you two wait out here a little while? We'll be back soon.
It's so weird to trust the Academia, because, like, you know, in the main quest and the Archon quest, you wait somewhat longer than expected. They have, like, not really been doing the right things. Oh, and here's our man.
Huh? Alhaitham?
The man of the golden hour.
Let me bring you up to speed. First things first, Ilyas passed the lie detector test. This indicates that what he said is highly credible. As such, we've decided to launch an investigation based on the leads he provided. Per protocol, this matter was reported to Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. After hearing about it, he left a message for Mahamatra Sino and then asked to join the investigation.
Huh. It's kinda weird for you to be working with the Matra. Is there a special reason?
You're overthinking things. My interest was piqued is all.
Really? I'm surprised you have this much free time. In that case, let's join in as well, shall we, Traveler?
It's already against protocol for Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham to participate in this investigation. As for you two... Oh, never mind. After all, you were the ones who brought Ilyas here. I'll allow you to accompany us, but you have to promise to keep everything confidential.
As always.
Don't you worry, our lips are sealed.
Alright, in that case, I'll fill you in on what we know so far. Ilyas claimed that Siraj will be conducting some business with a Kasharawar researcher at the tavern. This is one of his few clear memories. It seems he stumbled upon this information while escaping. Incidentally, Siraj isn't at the Academia right now. He applied for long-term off-site research 1 month ago. It's close to the time that Ilyas had given, so we've decided to head to the tavern and investigate any suspicious persons.
That's right. Arav, prepare to head out. You two, do as you will.
Oh, come on! We already said that we're coming!
Alright, go to the tavern. Which tavern are we talking? Maybe I should revive the headman. Tavern. Imagine knowing your way around in Sumeru. Couldn't be me. Is that the inn where we always wake up when, I don't know, I'm like, oh no, the Subservice Festival is about to start. Oh, this one. Okay. Hello! Good thing a cutscene came triggered, otherwise I would have lost HP.
We're here, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. What's our next course of action? Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham?
Looks like you haven't read any memos lately. The new Academia decree clearly states that even a sage doesn't have the authority to interfere with the Matra's actions during an ongoing investigation. If your superior were here, he wouldn't be asking me what to do. Instead, he'd be telling me to stay out of the way.
You're right. Understood. Then please wait here as we lock down the perimeter and search for suspicious persons. Ilyas, please stay here. Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham, I'll have to trouble you with the protection of our primary witness.
Sure. Though I'd rather he just protect himself.
Huh?
He's the same as ever. Casually ignoring people, just like he did back at Aru
Yeah.
Village.
Answering a simplistic question only enables the questioner. Besides, I need him to understand my position clearly.
What do you mean?
Arav has just as many doubts about my coming along as you do. But unlike you two, he's making this matter more complicated than it is, with his considerations like the acting Grand Sage is trying to seize the Matra's powers. That question was obviously bait. The Matra were once under the influence of the sages, and so were often subject to these bureaucratic traps. The test was strictly unnecessary, though. I hope that our exchange will assure him that I won't interfere with their work this time.
Why is this so complicated?
This is why I was against becoming the acting Grand Sage from the very first. Titles and rank inevitably make a lot of things more troublesome than usual.
Excuse me, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. I've had a question on my mind, and I need to know the answer no matter what. Have we met before?
No. I have no recollection of ever meeting you.
Haha, I thought so too. I probably wouldn't have had anything to do with someone of your caliber.
Then why did you ask?
Well, for some reason I felt a sense of familiarity when I met you for the first time.
This guy's shady.
Really? A misperception, perhaps?
He looks like Hatsune Miku. Maybe
Or-
you confused him with her.
Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham, we've apprehended a suspect.
Siraj?
No, it's the Ksharawar researcher who has dealings with him. His name is Narendra.
Okay. Whatever is going on, I'm just watching.
Acting Sage Alhaitham. Wait, can someone please explain what's going on? I admit that I did steal some mechanical components from the lab and sell them, but does something like that really warrant the personal interest of the Acting Grand Sage? What have I gotten myself into? I know I let greed get the best of me, but please, I promise that this won't ever happen again.
I just realized Kave being a 4-star character means we will eventually get hangout events with him, which is even better than having a story quest if you ask me, so I'm just never gonna complain about a character that I like being a 4-star character.
I would like to ask him a few questions.
I mean, most 4-star characters which we have hangout events for are female anyways.
Of course.
Do you know Siraj?
Yeah, that's the name of my buyer. He asked to make the transaction at the tavern, but he never showed up.
What were the details of this transaction?
He's doing some kind of experiment that seems to require many power generators and electrical components that can only be found in our project. He contacted me in private and said that he'd pay a large sum of Mora if I was willing to put some aside for him, under the pretense of them being defective parts. We had originally agreed to meet at the tavern earlier today to do the trade. I sure didn't expect to get stood up, or run into you all.
Perhaps Siraj was aware that Ilyas might leak information, so he intentionally didn't show up. Whatever the case, it seems that this lead ends here. The good news is, regardless of what Siraj was planning, his progress will now be severely hindered by a lack of power generators and electrical components. We still have time to conduct our investigation. Do you have any more questions for the suspect?
No. He's all yours. But I'd like to borrow Ilyas for a while.
Oh, that's fine. We conducted a comprehensive lie detection exam, which showed that he has a genuine case of amnesia. We're not planning to pursue any further breakthroughs on that front. However, I am curious, what do you need him for exactly?
I've read some papers regarding amnesia, and I'd like to try restoring his memories.
I see. We'll be returning to the academia then. I'll leave Ilyas in your care.
Follow me.
Is he saying the truth though? Does he really know about amnesia, or is he like planning some other shady business? Because I don't trust Alhaitham either.
Siraj didn't show up at the tavern, and Narendra didn't give us any leads. Ugh, that means we're stuck. Alhaitham, are you serious about seeing things through? Paimon's pretty surprised that you're this interested in the case.
I thought you would have guessed the reason by now.
Paimon has no clue. Hey, do you know?
Do you know Siraj, maybe?
Yes. We were classmates.
Oh, so that's why you asked to come along when Arav briefed you on the situation. So you're not here because you're interested in the case itself, but because you know the suspect?
You couldn't be further from the truth. But I wasn't expecting much from you to begin with. For the time being, all you need to know is that we were once classmates. I became the scribe afterwards while he continued his academic endeavors. He submitted a thesis 1 year ago, and the Grand Sage at the time asked for my opinion. I did not approve of it because it committed one of the 6 cardinal sins by touching upon human evolution. From violating matters regarding human evolution to attempting the forbidden and fearing none, the 6 cardinal sins are the origin of all evil in this world. They are also what the sages use as a reference when formulating or amending the rules of the academia. My opinion was that Siraj's research was both overly naive and in violation of various core principles. The Grand Sage took some of my suggestions on board and ultimately decided to reject the application.
So that's why he's buying energy sources and electrical components.
He's most likely trying to circumvent the rules and conduct his experiment in secret.
That sounds super suspicious. Oh, we gotta stop him. Ilias, can you try to remember things again? Maybe something new will pop up.
I'm sorry, but I've already tried many times. And no matter how hard I try, it feels like everything in my mind is shrouded in a thick mist.
It is possible for a person to subconsciously forget some of their memories as a defense mechanism against extreme stress. However, these memories aren't truly lost, but merely sealed away. They can be restored with the appropriate stimulus. Now, try to recall things you care about. They don't need to be related to this case.
Well, actually, I feel like I've forgotten more than just the memories of the time I was kidnapped and experimented on. The kind of person I am, the things I've done, I can remember some things, but I can't recall some others no matter how hard I try.
Did he like also get his memory erased when Scaramouche did the thing?
But I do vaguely remember that there are 2 things that I have to do no matter what.
Do tell.
The first is to get my paycheck from the academia and give it to my younger sister in Gandharvaville. I'm not sure about the details, but it seems that I would send money to my younger sister every month to pay for family expenses.
And the second thing? What's the second thing?
I can't remember. Sorry, there's just so much I can't recall.
Not unexpected. However, you're the only one who has seen Siraj and knows the exact location of his cave at present. As such, we'll do everything we can to help you regain your memories.
Losing your memories must be really painful. But don't you worry, we'll help you get them all back.
Oh, thank you so much. This feeling, it's more than just pain. I don't know how to describe it. I have so few memories that I don't even have a clear idea of who I am. And my head's always ringing. It feels like I could faint at any moment. But amidst all that, it also feels like I've been set free somehow. Nevertheless, I have you all to thank for bringing me what clarity I do have right now. Now, I do remember that I worked part-time at a place in the academia called the Research Preparation Center. That's also where I got my monthly paycheck.
I see. In that case, let's go and find whoever's in charge there.
Always some fishy things coming up when it's about the academia. I've been saying. Head towards the Research Preparation Center. Now I wanna know where that is, because I have no idea.
Quit following me.
No. 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 Wow. He's like Sonic. He's like super speeding.
Too slow.
No 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 no.
Quit following me. Squall and Fury.
That's just the academia, but
Wind
whatever.
rises.
Wow. It's so cool. I remember when like Scaramouche was leaked that he can fly and I was like, oh my god.
A moment, if you would. Are you two the famous Traveler and Paimon by any
No time
chance?
for autographs.
We sure are. And who are you?
My name is Wikas, a member of the Academia Extravaganza Planning Committee. Have you two heard of this festival?
Suddenly we're inside the event quest, only just now.
Yep, and that's exactly why we're
No,
here.
actually not.
Is that so?
No.
Looks like our advertising is working.
No.
Since you're both interested, would you mind if I gave you a brief explanation of the event?
No, actually not, no. No.
So, the Academia Extravaganza is a grand event run by the Academia with a long and storied history. To be precise, it can be divided into the Wisdom Gala and the INTERDARSHAN Championship.
It's like the Met Gala.
The gala is held annually. During this time, all 6 Darshans will set up booths throughout the city and host guests to showcase the most fascinating aspects of their school, and thus increase their influence.
Thanks, tutorial guy. I want to get
On the
back
other
to the
hand,
Storyquest.
the championship is held once every 4 years. Each Darshan will send a representative to vie for the position of Grand Champion. This year, the gala is being held alongside the championship, so the mood in the city is, as they say, at an unprecedented fever pitch.
Got it. Cool. Thanks a bunch for the detailed explanation.
You're most welcome. Answering questions regarding the Academia Extravaganza is my job. And I actually do have something I would like to ask the two
I'm
of
on the
you.
run, please. Hurry up.
Need our help with something?
No.
Well, let me begin by saying that this year's Academia Extravaganza is of utmost importance to us. Lesser Lord Kusanali and the sages came up with a plan for the Academia to recruit talented people from the desert starting next year. As such, we've invited a great number of desert dwellers to take part in this festival, so they can hopefully experience the Academia's atmosphere ahead of time. I've heard that the two of you are famous across both the rainforest and desert. With your participation, especially in the INTERDARSHAN Championship, more people will definitely come to appreciate the festival.
Didn't you just say that only Darshan representatives can take part?
Exactly! Or do you mean you want us to join a Darshan? But then we would have to deal with exams and essays and stuff like that.
No need to worry. The championship participants have already been selected. I mean to invite the two of you as guest commentators. Your job will be to observe and record every part of the competition. There's no pressure. Just follow each match and enjoy the festival. Aside from that, we'll also prepare some compensation for your efforts. We won't have you working for free.
That kinda sounds like a sweet deal. What do you think?
Who are the participants anyway?
You can head over to the festival venue later. An organizer there will introduce each participant. Some of them even might be people you recognize. I'll leave it at that for now. So, how about it? Would you like to take this commission?
Yeah, we'll give it a go.
Wow, having fun while getting paid? This sounds awesome!
The main event venue is at the outskirts of the Citadel of Regzar, and the organizer you're looking for is Karina. Tell her the situation and she'll get you set up. The championship is going to begin soon. I wish you a good experience serving as commentators. If you have any doubts, come find me anytime.
Alrighty, off we go!
Now I don't know which quest to play, goddammit. Ah. Oh man. Alright, head towards the research preparation center. Where is the other thing? The other thing is the main venue. I'm gonna head to the thing, which I came here for. No more getting sidetracked. Enter the House of Dana. You know, this is the House of Dana, not the main hall where I just, like, accidentally got into, and then this guy stopped me and was like, oh, you better listen to, me introducing the event which you aren't actually playing right now, because when you wanted to play it, you weren't allowed to play it, but now that you don't want to play it, I'm forcing it onto you. Thanks, I guess. Okay, head towards the research preparation center.
Quit following
Which is just a single guy in the library. Amazing.
Oh, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. I've sent this period's research expenses report to your office. Have you taken a look? Are there any issues with it?
I did. Recent research expenses have decreased quite a bit compared to past figures.
Yes, though that is primarily because there are fewer scholars with research needs. But that can be a rather convoluted topic. Might I ask why you are here today?
I believe you know this individual. His name is Ilias. He worked part-time here, and he's here for his paycheck.
Oh, yes, of course. Though, Ilias, where have you been these past few days? That was our busy period, but then you disappeared without a word. Everyone had to pick up the slack.
I'm sorry, something unexpected came up. But I know I've caused trouble for everyone. Is there anything I can do to make up for it?
The other researchers have more or less finished your share of the work. However, there is one thing that is yet to be settled. Do you remember Chandra? You were in charge of following up on his off-site research application. He retracted his application a few days ago and canceled his off-site project. He's the 12th person to retract a research application this month. I'd like you to ask him why he did that. Chandra is probably having coffee at this hour, so you can find him at the cafe.
Understood. Then, about my paycheck.
I'll pay you in full once you return. However, make sure you don't disappear without saying anything again. Be considerate to your colleagues and give them some forewarning at least. Is this acceptable, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham?
I have no objections.
Okay. Quest location is currently involved in the opening festivities. Please. Are you like kidding me, or do I actually have to play 2 quests in 1 episode now? I think that's where we're at. Oh man, this is not how I imagined my day to go. Well, whatever. Life is what happens while you're busy acting with active. Have you ever had a dream that you dream that you can do anything? Life is what happens while you're busy accepting every story quest and every event at the same time, so you have to do every event and every story quest at the same time. Isn't this amazing? What a beautiful day. I've been like recording since half an hour and I've not done any progress at all. Because the game won't even tell me what I have to do and which quest I have to do. Or you could say I'm being productive and, like, you know, doing multiple quests at one time. I'm making progress in both quests. No, I'd rather just finish one first, but this is... I won't be getting this. Here we are, I guess. How am I supposed to call this episode?
Welcome, one and all, to the Academia Extravaganza. Now then, allow me to reveal the prizes for this iteration of the INTERDARSHAN Championship. Fabulous monetary rewards, research funds, a limited edition Genius Invocation TCG card, and the right to wear the Diadem of Knowledge. I believe that I need not elaborate as to how this is a symbol of great honor.
She should be Karina, right? Looks like she's in the middle of something. Let's wait till she's less busy, then go introduce ourselves.
The Diadem of Knowledge. What a perfect work of art.
Every time I see it, I feel like I'm losing myself in its beauty. The one who proves fit to wear it must be a rare genius indeed.
I believe that most of you have already seen the Diadem of Knowledge or have heard tales about it. 20 years ago, a researcher named Sachin bought it for a large sum of mora before donating it to the Academia. The generous championship prizes are also sourced from his sponsorship. Before we begin, allow me to express our gratitude to this researcher, who cannot be with us right now.
Okay, what?
Things can only get worse.
The hell is going on?
Things can only go from bad.
Who are you?
To worse.
What is this place? Why is this happening in just some random event quest?
Human nature begets conflict, and conflict begets ruin. From the beginning, the seeds of wickedness have been.
I would have said he looks familiar, but like every NPC looks like that.
Hey, stop spacing out! Paimon called out to you, but you didn't respond. You okay? Did you stay up late without telling Paimon?
I was.
Alright. I'm sure we're all more than ready for the championship to begin. Now then, let's invite our 6 Darshan representatives to the stage. Our contestants are...
Okay, wait, we have... Are these the elements? We have Alhaitham, Candace, Dia, and I can't even... Sino! I can't remember who else we have. Tignari!
Representing Amorta, Tainari!
Oh, I think I've seen spoilers about this one, so I know who else will be there. Yeah, this was to expect.
Representing Spontamod, Sino!
The soundtrack. Oh, Layla, I forgot she exists.
Representing Ratawahist, Layla!
It would be cool to see Faruzan for once. Oh! There she is! Oh, she's adorable.
Representing Haravatat, Farazan!
First time we actually meet her, am I right? I think so. Oh my god. Kave.
Representing Kasharawar, Kave!
For a second I thought that was Kaio and I zoomed in on her legs and then I was like, wait, that's a Dendro vision.
And for Vahumana... Huh? Is Vahumana's representative not here yet?
Oh, Is it?
These introductions are pointless. Let's just get this over with.
I was like, oh, I was reading the name and I was like, there he is. Because I've seen memes about this, where someone called him head man or head guy, and he gets like introduced with the thing.
Wait a sec. Why is he Vahumana's representative?
Finally, our final contestant is Vahumana's representative. Heck,
Wait, that's his actual name? Okay, okay, so he doesn't actually introduce himself in the game. That's hilarious now, because I was kind of wanting to see how they're gonna do this, because like in voiceovers, are they like gonna call him the Wanderer, like Paimon calls me the Traveler? And I just had seen this meme here, and I thought that someone had like called him Head Guy in the game, and that's that the display text is gonna be the name that we chose, but I wasn't expecting it to be actually Head Guy in the game.
Oh, so that's Hat Guy. I think I've seen him before.
I'm the Head Guy. I should rename him to Head Guy.
You know who he is?
I've heard that he's a researcher from a different country who nominally belongs to Vahumana. Word is that he's written a lot of political analyses. His manner of speech hasn't made him popular amongst most other Vahumana researchers, but his comings and goings are quite irregular, so he doesn't interact with others much.
It's so weird seeing him like alongside all these other characters, and not the bad guys.
Aside from his more controversial aspects, his perspectives are considered quite incisive. Vahumana has seen a dearth of new talent lately, and some of its existing ones are not currently at the academia, so I suspect he might have been their only option.
It's just kinda weird. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy who'd participate in competitions like this.
I'm
one.
quite confused, yeah.
Now that we have our 6 contestants, the championship will soon begin.
That's like the most random character combo I've ever seen.
Who will triumph this time around? Hold on to your hats, because we're all on this ride together.
Alhaitham isn't even here. Why are they forcing me to play the story quest? I don't even know.
We really do know a lot of the contestants. Oh, right. We're guest commentators, aren't we? So figuring out everyone's reasons for participating is in our job description. Let's go ask them when we go say hi. Especially him. Paimon still thinks it's weird that he's here.
Yeah, I just can't escape this guy, can I? As much as I like when they give you like the option to the way I put Dia in my team, because I was sure she's gonna be here. I don't actually like when they're like forcing you, like giving you the option to rename a character. Like, sure, it's cool to have a character renamed, but also it's kind of weird because like they just won't mention his name ever again, and it's already weird with the Traveler, in my opinion.
We meet again, you two.
Hey, Tighnari. We came here to check out this extravaganza event, and then they invited us to be guest commentators.
Is that so? I heard that there would be guest commentators recording the proceedings with cameras, but I didn't expect they'd be you two.
Also, I just realized it's the first time that we hear him in a story with his new voice being Zachary Gordon, aka Greg Heffley from the Diary of a Whimper Kid series. And I just reread some weeks ago what happened to his original voice actor, and let's just say it's for the better that he's no longer part of this project.
It's a pleasant surprise that you're visiting Sumeru again while I'm still on leave. When everything comes together perfectly like this, I call it the biryani factor. Because it's always rice to meet stew again.
He's back with the bad puns. I thought we left those in Mondstadt. Yeah.
So, Tighnari, you're representing Amurta, and Sino is representing Spontamad.
Oh, now I know why I kept thinking of Hypnosis Microphone when they were introducing the characters, because like 1, 2, 3, Ikebukuro Division, represent Ikebukuro, because they represent, you know. Can Sino do a line like this, please? It would fit with his stupid jokes.
But haven't you both already graduated? Can alumni also take part in a competition?
I had wondered the same thing. When I was told the news, I was actually more shocked than you are now. I later found out that anyone who has been a part of a particular darshan has the right to participate. Graduation status has no effect.
It still takes some time to get used to his new voice, because it like makes his character seem like a whole new person.
So that's a rule, huh?
There are some restrictions, though. For example, Sages cannot participate. Any given person can only participate in one instance of the championship, and so
That's
on.
why Alhaitham isn't here.
That's right. Also, there are two methods by which the Darshan representatives are chosen. One is self-nomination, and the other is to be recommended by over half of one's Darshan.
You must have been a case of the latter, Tainari.
I heard that quite a few of your juniors petitioned for your candidacy.
Sometimes I wish I could clap a few of them over the head and tell them to spend that time on studying instead.
Can you refuse?
Well, you can, but after some consideration, I realize this could be a good opportunity for me. Next month, we're having a public lecture on ecology at Gandharvaville. If I participate in this event, I might be able to utilize its popularity to promote the lecture. I'm not that concerned about becoming the champion, unlike someone here.
So you volunteered yourself, huh, Sino?
Yes. I'm using the last of my leave for this. When I heard that a limited edition Genius Invocation TCG card was one of the prizes, I signed myself up. This year's card is a rare one indeed. It would be a shame if I missed out on it.
Wait, is it some kind of super powerful card?
No, it's a very common one. But it has a holographic layer.
So what's the point?
It's very cool.
The way he said, it's very cool.
Paimon meant apart from being very cool.
It's very amazing.
That is reason enough. I shall do my all to emerge victorious and add it to my deck.
Oh my god.
As someone who doesn't play cards much, I can't quite relate. But it isn't surprising that everyone has their own reasons for taking part in the tournament.
Fair enough. Alright, let's go find someone else to question.
The head guy? I'm the head guy.
I'm surprised you were willing to come to Sumeru City at all.
Well, the atmosphere at the Academia has improved immensely since Azar and his ilk were deposed. Master has been busy recently, so he hasn't had the time to instruct me or try to convince me to return to the Academia.
Wait, who's his master again?
So I've been occasionally visiting the city these days. Trade and business are in greater abundance here, so it's much easier to acquire necessary research equipment.
Who else have we got? Oh. Thought Kawe was Jean. Oh my god. Oh, and Farazan as well. Oh, I'm excited to get to know her.
Kawe! Farazan! Layla!
Why are we talking to her like we know who she is?
Huh? Oh, it's you. Why are you here?
And we also haven't really talked to this guy before either, only like spying on a conversation.
We're here as specially invited guest commentators. Our job is to record what happens during the competition.
Is that so? In that case, I'll have to trouble you to catch the moment of my triumph on camera.
Oh, she's cute.
Remember to shoot from behind at a lower angle. You know, to capture a seniors class.
She doesn't only look like Hatsune Miku, she also acts like an idol with like the winking. And also, she reminds me of Mona a little bit. Yay! Okay, here's the introduction. Farazan, enigmatic mechanist. Farazan, the researcher from 100 years prior, is a household name in Haravatat, but she is better known in Sumeru at large for her work in mechanics. Once she was trapped within a strange ruin and only escaped after much peril. Yet a century had passed for the world she merged into, and it was no longer the place she remembered. Whether it be due to academic disagreements or the passage of time, she has quite a few things to say about the current state of the academia, and is not afraid to put her sharp tongue to use in commenting about other researchers. However, she can be quite easy to talk to, so as long as you call her Madam, that is.
Don't get ahead of yourself now. Victory will obviously be mine.
You're far too young to even consider challenging me. Kasharwar or Ratawahist, you're all children as far as I'm concerned.
I like her. She has the energy that Layla is lacking.
Actually, I was going to ask, how do you know me, Madam Farazan?
Huh? You don't remember? I sometimes see you in the library at night. You even waved at me.
What? I don't remember doing that at all.
Huh. How strange. However, this is not the time for curiosity. I am Farazan, a household name in Haravatat. You are Layla from Ratawahist, I presume?
Yes.
Good. Then we are officially introduced. See? Simple as that.
I like her.
I like respectful ones, by the way. Would you like to join my research group?
Oh no. She feels pressured, I think.
Madame Faruzan, I'm quite sure this counts as poaching. Let's dial things down.
I know, but it's been tough getting people these days. And research funding has been hard to secure. But once I win this tournament, it'll be a different story.
So you're just here to increase the amount of funding you're getting?
I'm actually glad I already have her, because it's always so hard for me to get the right new 4 stars.
Well, not just that. What, are you curious about my reasons for participating in this event? Well, I suppose that's to be expected. You are our guest commentators after all.
The way she's the only one talking.
There's been an influx of newly enrolled students, and they'll be paying close attention to this competition. If I do win, I'm certain that there will be no lack of students knocking upon my door. Moreover, research resources will be made available to the victor, so that will nix my funding issues. Therefore, my 2 juniors, I do apologize, but I fully intend to emerge triumphant.
I'll do my best as well. At least I don't plan to lose too badly. So, why are you here, Layla? I don't know why, but a lot of people recommended me. I didn't sign up myself. I just woke up to find my name on the announcement board. That sounds like what happened to Dainari.
Him too? Oh, I'm really nervous. I've been so worried about disappointing everyone that I've been losing sleep.
I don't like her. She's boring and she has like negative energy. I normally like sleepy, shy characters, but like, you know, Ganyu already exists, so for me she's just like a badly ripped off version of Ganyu.
Stress not, young one. We must all experience failure to grow and mature.
But she's also not, because Ganyu is like hardworking and Ganyu is like amazing, and I don't want to put those two in the same pot.
But Madame Faruzan, I don't want to fail.
Seriously? Everyone has such nice reasons for joining.
What's your story?
Must I say?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Yes, you do! We gotta record it!
On my YouTube channel.
Well, you know, right? I want to buy some property.
Oh yeah, because he's an architect, I forgot.
Oh, that's right! You want to move out of Alhaitham!
What? Alhaitham? What about him? This has nothing to do with him.
Paimon's misremembering things. Oh, is it a secret that these two live together?
Oh, right. Sorry, Paimon has no idea what she was talking about.
Oh my god, help.
So, you want to use the grand prize to buy a place, right?
Correct. Also, my father took part in the INTERDARSHAN championship when I was young, but he didn't win. Once I do, the right to wear that diadem will be mine. In a way, I'll be helping my father fulfill a dream of his.
He looks like a prince, literally.
That's not a bad reason at all. You have ambition, youngster. Although your chances with me here aren't great, I believe your father would be most proud if the diadem of knowledge were bestowed upon you.
Not that he'll have the chance to celebrate. My father passed away many years ago. They say he ran into quicksand while traveling in the desert.
For you to have experienced such a thing.
Oh, I accidentally skipped. Sorry.
It's all in the past now, and life goes on, doesn't it? Let's change topics. I don't want to bring the mood down.
All right. Earlier, you said that you want to use the prize Mora to purchase a home. Where do you live now? Do you live alone?
Well...
I also heard you mention Alhaitham just a moment ago. Isn't he also from Haravatat? Are you two hiding something from me?
No, of course not! Why would you think that?
Oh my god, he's so awkward.
Paimon's definitely not involved either. We're gonna go interview other contestants now. Bye!
Well, there's only one person left, I fear. This is such a mess. What is even going on? Ali's still talking about it.
You know, I was just thinking, how did the two of you meet?
I was wrestling with a particularly tricky problem, and she happened to pass by while I was puzzling over it at the House of Dana. She then proceeded to provide some comments.
Provide some comments? I was bestowing instruction. In truth, I have no intention of solving Kasharwar's problems for them. but I decided that this youngster seemed to have a decent attitude, and so we had a good chat. But ultimately, I am a Haravatat scholar, so please come to me with questions about linguistics next time.
It's actually nice having our... Well, okay, it's not really our first event in Sumeru, but it kind of feels like it because I'm not really counting the weird Pokemon game. So it's nice to get to know these characters even more, because there's like even more characters now and more new characters involved, so... And then we have this guy just standing here all alone by himself. Hey there.
So... What are you...
Same Paimon. Oh my god, it's actually gonna be so weird seeing him like casually like walking around with these other guys and befriending all these other people which we already know. This would be so hilarious.
Just call me Hat Guy. That's the name I use in Vahumana.
Just call me Hat Guy. He really does not give a flying shit about what name he gets called.
That sounds like a nickname, not a real name.
It's on his passport. He showed me.
So I can't go by a simple, ordinary name?
That's my name, Chikesuke, but okay.
Suit yourself. Alright then, Hat Guy. Why are you taking part in the INTERDARSHAN Championship?
But if you think Hat Guy is a more ordinary name that doesn't like stick out when you ask people on the street what they're called.
We're specially invited guest commentators, so play nice and answer our questions.
You could be Matra for all I care. So what if I don't answer you? What then?
I'll beat you up.
I'll tell you this much. I have an agreement with someone not to reveal my motives.
With whomst? I thought you were a free guy not working with anyone.
You're not plotting something in secret, are you?
You know, it's hard to trust you, and now you're doing this again, so... why the change of mind if you keep doing shady things?
Well, it's hard to say. Why don't you take a guess?
Ugh, Paimon's had it with you.
Yeah, you've been like occupying my time for 4 episodes now.
Fine, be that way. Then we won't ask you why you're participating. Instead, why did you join Vahumana?
This guy just showed up out of nowhere and thinks he's the new main character of the story, I fear.
You two sure like to poke your noses where they don't belong. If I don't say anything, are you going to annoy me to death?
That's my job, I'm the commentator here, so yes, I actually have to.
I heard that the Vahumana researcher named Akaba was researching the Tatarasuna incident, so I wrote a few essays to refute his points. Later, when I was bored, I wrote some commentary on societal issues in Inazuma. I didn't expect Vahumana to consider me as one of them. Someone even invited me to a lecture or whatever. From start to finish, it was just the wishful thinking of idiots. A misunderstanding. There's your answer. Simple.
Okay, that's good enough, I guess.
But when Lesser Lord Kusanali heard about this, she went out of her way to get me registered in Vahumana. She used the name Hat Guy.
That was Nahida's turn. Why this name? Nahida was there when I gave him the name.
Enough chit-chat. You're better off wasting your time with the other contestants. Someone's about to get very unlucky. Wanna guess who?
What kind of question is that? How? Is this a threat? Are you...
How is anyone supposed to relax with you around?
Exactly.
We've gotta stay alert and keep a close eye on him.
I'm gonna spray like bug spray on her because he's like annoying like a little fly. Oh my god.
Looks like Karina's got a moment now. Let's go chat with her.
I'll talk to Kiska first.
Enjoy the INTERDARSHAN Championship. This will be one to remember, I'm sure.
Where's Karina? Where's Karina? Oh, here. That's a board, not a person.
You must be the guest commentators Vikas invited. I've heard about you.
Hi there. Nice camera.
I saw you two having quite the lively conversation, so I thought it would be best to wait. Are you two free right now?
I guess so.
We were actually looking for you, too.
Excellent. Then please allow me to explain your job responsibilities in detail. First, please take these 2 things. The first item is a custom camera from the Academia. Please use it to record the competition as it unfolds. The second is an event-specific locator that will flag all participants' locations. It will also sound when one of them completes an objective.
Wow! What a convenient little thing!
Aside from you two, there are 2 other commentators. However, they will remain by the commentators area and will not be following the contestants in real time. Speaking of which, you probably know them. Alhaitham and Nilu.
Oh, it's them! We have to go over and say hi later.
Well, don't let me keep you, unless you have any questions for me.
Have you seen a white-haired man around? Oh, yeah, the guy I just saw in my spacing out or whatever illusion.
Why do you ask?
Saw someone like that on stage earlier.
Really? I didn't see any such person. Could I ask when you saw him?
Just before the academia representatives went on stage.
Strange. I was on stage the entire time, and I didn't see anyone come up.
Paimon didn't see anyone either.
Perhaps you're mistaken. However, if you have any leads on that matter, you can talk to me at any time.
Yay!
Hey, Traveler. Paimon. Long time no see.
Yay, at least these are still showing up when I accidentally said their names after trying to name who would be on the stage after I was like, oh, these flags over here are definitely representing the elements.
Dia! Candace! You two are here as well!
Hello.
Ah, so they're two friends of yours. In that case, I'll take my leave. May you all have a wonderful time during the extravaganza.
Extravaganza, eleganza, and we're on RuPaul's Drag Race now. Sissy, that
The
walk.
Academia sent us both invitations, so Dia suggested that we come together.
Yeah, that's the reason, right? You guys aren't like dating or something.
The villagers were also encouraging me to travel outside the village. I couldn't find it in myself to turn them down.
We're here now, so no point dwelling on that. Even though this extravaganza isn't a holiday or anything, it's still a big deal here in Sumeru. Merchants from all over will set up shop. There'll be tons of stuff to eat, use, and wear, more than you can count. I'm already set on helping you buy 2 new outfits. I mean, who wears the same thing at work and home anyway?
Playable characters.
I'm looking forward to it. Just being able to relax and wander the streets freely has already made my day.
So, Traveler, Paimon, you two want to come with?
Yeah.
We'd love to, but we've got work to do right now.
Not important, let me tag along with those.
Aw, that's a shame. Let's hang out together when you're free then.
Sure!
In that case, Candace and I'll head out first. Good clothing and fabrics are very much in demand. If you snooze, you lose. Oh, right. We should also get some accessories.
No need to rush. I think we'll have a better time if we take things slow. See you two later. Feel free to come find us whenever you have the time.
It's weird seeing Candace, like, outside of a situation where she's like, oh, I'm a warrior, I'm the leader of this group, you guys have to fight with your life, and now she's just like, just want to have a casual walk around. It's like when you're running into Ningguang at the Lantern Ride Festival, and she's like, just a lady, not like, I'm the Qianshan of the Jade Chamber.
Paimon didn't think that Candace and Dia would come. Hanging out with them sounds like a great time. Still, looks like the competition's starting soon. Let's go over to where Alhaitham is and see what's going on.
I mean, they did say that people from the desert were invited over as well, so it makes sense, of course. Competition scores, the what now? Look at you losers having 0 points. I don't even know what's going on. Hi there. Again.
I will now announce the rules for the first round of the competition. Please listen carefully. During the opening ceremony, Academia staff released several cages of butterflies, and many of them are now fluttering within Sumeru City.
This is like Animal Crossing, when there's like this event where you have to catch as many insects as you can.
Amongst these butterflies, 3 of them will be special swift flies.
Oh,
They have a
Swifties.
different appearance and also fly a little faster. Your objective this round is to find a swift fly and bring it to me. 3 points will be awarded to the first participant to return, 2 to the second, and 1 point to the third.
I would like to see an animated cutscene of this, just like seeing Scaramouche jump around, trying to not lose his temper while he's like holding a stupid thing, trying to like catch butterflies.
That is all for the first round.
Throwing his head at
Should you
them.
require clarification on anything, please ask any of the other staff.
Alhaitham's all business all the time, huh?
Yeah.
That said, how did he get picked to be a commentator? Paimon's kinda curious.
Finding 3 specific butterflies in a place as large as Sumeru City sounds rather improbable.
If these swift flies behave anything like regular butterflies...
I'm off. It will take some time to search every corner of Sumeru City.
I love how he's not even like questioning it or trying to narrowing it down. He's just like, okay, I have to be everywhere, I will do it.
Huh? You're going just like that?
A champion walks the road to victory.
My dear Kasharawar Jr., I have a plan. How about some cooperation between you and me?
Cooperation?
Looks like everyone's got their own plans for this, Tuffy.
Hmm.
We're supposed to go on stage next, right? Let's wait and see everyone's reactions first. Huh? Wait a minute. Look, he seems to be observing the other contestants just like we are.
Bombastic side-eye. Or maybe he's just checking me out.
We were right not to let our guard down.
He just wants to win, come on. That's just in his
Remember
nature.
those things we made previously?
Huh? You mean...
It's time for them to shine.
It looks like Faruzan and Kaveh have some secret plan.
Oh, hello there. Madame Faruzan and I are discussing how...
Shh! Hush now! The walls have ears around here. We should keep it a secret for now. But you'll find out what we have in store soon enough. Come now, let's go. Before the others act.
All right, there's no time to lose. We're off to make our preparations. See you later.
Alright. I like how Faruzan has blue eyeliner.
This is basically what I'll need. Do you think you'll have any difficulties?
I was just thinking about Kale and why she's not here. Now she's here.
I have most of the reagents with me, and I can buy the rest.
Is this allowed to team up with someone who's not like one of the contestants?
Kale, you're here too! Kainari, you have a master plan ready?
My hypothesis is that the swift fly's morphological variations won't significantly affect their fundamental nature. So I'm planning on using this to lure them out. Of course, I could be wrong. Every mutation opens the door to new possibilities, especially when they are artificially introduced. Details will have to wait until after the post-experimental analysis. For now, Kale and I are going to buy some reagents for our experiment. Alright, well, see you later.
Okay,
See ya!
Hey, Layla! You look a little worried.
Yeah, I have no idea what I should do. What color are these swift flies? Do they have special markings? How do they differ from ordinary butterflies? Oh, I can't even figure out these basic questions, and most of what I've learned in the past is completely useless here.
Aren't people who research the stars supposed to have some extraordinary abilities? Why not use astrology to solve
There
it?
he is again talking about the stars, like when he made his first entrance, being like, the stars are fake, and we still don't know what he meant by that. Like, could just ask him by now, but okay.
Oh, you're another contestant. That guy, was it?
Is it that you can't use astrology during the day? Guess that skill's less useful than I thought.
You know, that's not Mona.
No, it's not like that. If it's daytime, all I need is an astrolabe.
So, why don't you do that then?
Mona Magistus, the astrologist, said that those who constantly use astrology to obtain things that shouldn't be theirs will eventually lose the blessing from the stars. It's just something I read in an academic publication. I really love to read Mona's essays.
You're overthinking it. Power is just a tool. It just seems to me that you don't have the resolve to win this. Well, suit yourself. Wallow in your immature ideals if you like.
It still feels so weird hearing him talk in a casual tone, like, you know, not sounding angry.
Walking off after saying a bunch of mean stuff like that?
Did I say something wrong just now?
It's just a difference in perspectives, that's all.
Thank you so much. I've made up my mind not to use astrology for this. I think I'll just try my luck in the city. To be honest, I've always been pretty good at observation, and if I'm fortunate, I might be able to find that special butterfly species.
Lord Cyno seems to have found a swiftfly. Come on, let's go check it out.
Really? Where?
The butterfly flew up high, and he's chasing it now.
Like a dog.
Oh, no time to lose. Let's go see.
As expected of Cyno. Actually, shouldn't you two go have a look as well? The moment when he catches the butterfly will likely be one worth recording after all. I'll head into the city shortly to start my own search. I'll see you later.
Alright, in that case, let's go see Cyno first, and then we can check on what everyone else is up to.
Alrighty. Do I have to talk to her again?
I'm going to try my luck in the city, too.
That's what you said already. Find Cyno. Where could he be? Anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna end the episode. Why? Oh, that's interesting. That I see their little hats marked on a map. Oh, these are just NPCs. Just enemies, I mean. We have Kave somewhere over here. I see Hat Guy. Okay, I should not get too close to the scene because I do want to end the video after all. So, see you in the next episode of Genshin Impact. Until then... okay. Until then, Shazam. Bye-bye!
Will be departing soon.